Before we get in the video, please like, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, go ahead and leave a comment below, and click on the How You Can Help, which brings up the Family Friendly Game website and gives you lots of ideas how you can help us. Thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's doing awesome today. This is Paul Burry, Family Friendly Gaming. I'm doing a Twitch stream and YouTube video for Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm playing this on Nintendo Switch. Hope you are doing wonderful out there, wherever you happen to be. Okay, I started freaking out. I was like, what happened to the video game device audio? And then I guess there's nothing going on, so there we go. Okay, here we go. So, cooking those final two. Here we go. We have... Wait. Well, there it went. Had a Twitch notification and it popped away. There we are. This is a special stream. It's because of a family member having surgery. So, hope everyone is doing all right. Let's go talk to him. Oh, well, first, let's get these. Alright, we're okay on food. Let's see what he wants. When the Master Destruction is rebooted, Doomsday will follow soon after. However, I am not ready for the plug to be pulled on my life. However, there's a way we may be able to survive the destruction. I'm talking about an armed raid shelter. If we can protect our circuits in our robust shelter, the Doomsday comes, we might just be able to live through the obliteration. You don't have time to construct a shelter, you need to find your friend, well, that is your prerogative. However, I calculate that shelter would be a benefit to you, TFC. Please hear me out. Many scary monsters are out there waiting for Doomsday to arrive. If they knew there was a shelter to protect them from destruction, they would seek refuge here. There. Perhaps some of them have information on your friend's coordinates. I calculate that this is the most efficient way to gather a comprehensive data set. I understand what you're coming with. Oh, it's like Noah is his name. Okay. NO4H. But don't you think it should be for FG to decide what he both decided both? Indeed, do not place your trust in a sinful builder. He cannot save us. Our salvation will come in the form of complete and utter destruction. But just to be quiet, I'm not ready to power down. There is plenty of energy left in my fuel cells. I refuse to let go to a waste. Please FG, will you construct a safe shelter and rescue Mahala's monsters? Believe it, pleasure indicators. Thank you, FG. You have made an obsolete robot very happy. We must begin on the work shelter immediately. Doomsday is fast approaching. Oh. The blueprint, is it? What is it? Oh, we're going to transform this puppy. Good. Bye. Be safe. Arm Raid Shelter Blueprint. Oh, cool. Alright, so I need iron, citadel, spaceship wall. Okay, then. Babe, did you generate this blueprint? It will provide an excellent refuge for the monsters when it's complete. You're a genius. Who had thought to upgrade the remains of a haven into a slooper shelter for the monster mates? We desecrate the unholy haven of Hargon, and Master Destruction raised it with his own hand. Drawing a blueprint is all well and good, but how are you going to build? You don't have any materials. Critical problem detected, no matter how many... No matter how much we squeeze Aristotle, he will never secrete any blocks. No, he won't. Okay. You seek to file Haven Hargon with your British blocks. Do not think for one moment I shall aid you in the sinful scheme, builder. Well, that's right. I nearly forgot. Helen with the priestess and the children of Hogwarts. If anyone knows where we can find materials to build the blueprint, sir. You are even more of an imbecile than you look. Even if I didn't know, why would I reveal such dangerous information to a builder and his treacherous lackeys? Pray tell. You're just being selfish right now. Aristotle nearly squeezed himself dry trying to get that oil before. I think you need to start pulling your weight. Nickname Priestess Persuasion Protocol. Remember, FG is a master's friend. If you mistreat him, it's a high probability you will face punishments. Oh, yeah. I refuse to believe that. It's inconceivable that a human could have formed a friendship with our master, isn't it? With some strange twist of fate, he speaks the truth. Sigh, very well. I shall cooperate for now. Set a course southwest of here. You will find the molten carapace of our master shed as his life grew and his monstrous form changed. Bring back 5 terrible talons, 3 humorous horns, and 10 blocks of his scales. Succeed in this task, I will tell you why now. You got FG. She'll tell us where to find materials. Isn't that great? All we have to do is find the master's destruction slimy old skin and bring back a few bits and blobs. I'll go with you. Alright, so we're going that way. Oh, more vines. Goody. Oh, that, but some mushrooms. Okay. Gives me 8 more to cook. I'll bring those back in a little bit. But first, uh-oh. Some stuff to fight. On the hand. Look at one of those Goravation globes. Gravitation globes. We'll be in deep goo if that thing slurps up. We'll find another way around. Oh, the birds. Alright, buddy. Alright. I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Here's another one, Slurp. I think swallows up will sure become the sticky end. I can't go that way. Let's keep looking for a safe path. Oh, level up. Yeah. Look at that. Level increase. Level 32. Usually this game gives you what you need, so... We're gonna look. If we follow Helen's direction, Master's Shed skin should be somewhere close. Ooh, if we see what she's talking about. There's one thing that looks like horn to me, and they should bounce up for a closer look. What about those blocks? They look like scales Yoshi. Let's go and check. Can't see any talons. Maybe they're on the ground instead. So the scales horns we need to take back to Helen. Thank you. Aha! There we go. Shimmy. There we go. Alright. There's lots of horns. It's always smart to get more than they tell you to, because usually you'll need more. Got all those. Okay, don't want to fall through there. Yeah, we got what we needed. Ah. So my experience is always been way more than they say when they send you on these little quests. So. Don't want to go down there though. Well, actually, I can. Seems like I can hammer my way out. A bit, at least. Okay, so I'm trying to get myself to 100. Oh. Alright, let's work our way around the side. Some of these horns, we'll go look for the talons. Oh, I could have just hammered this. Oh, this guy is tougher than some of the others. Come here, buddy. These big talons? Oh! Got a new recipe. Ooh, yeah. Citadel wall. Nice. Citadel floor. We have everything. Can I just teleport? Guess not. Alright, let's try to work our way back through. I think maybe those smaller ones are the talons. That's what I needed, I hope. So, that looking guy. Doomsday can't be far off now. Goodbye, cruel world. It was nice knowing you. Okay. Curiouser and curiouser. Where are the vines? Oh, I'm just teleporting back. Oh! Well. Okay, this is amazing. Hold on. Before we talk, bub, let me cook some more. Never have enough. Alright. The builder returns, and with everything I asked him for to collect from the Master's Mount, no less. The arms that lash the land are indeed those of our Lord. However, his power fluctuates uncontrollably, making his rampage violent and erratic. As he struggles to contain the burgeoning strength, he must destroy himself to be reborn even stronger. The items you sent me together are the remains of one of his discarded shells. That's a jelly interesting story, but why did you want to bring it back to this souped up junk? Are we going to build stuff out of it? Probably. Sigh, very well. I'll tell you what I know. The precise method has long been forbidden, but there is a way to transform those multi-relics into usable materials. However, to do so requires the altar of most monstrous nature. I wonder if also a clever builder has his wherewithal to dabble in dark arts. Oh, do I? Ooh. New recipe. Forbidden altar. Okay. Well, let's go make it. He's going to ask me now, probably. What? You have learned how to build a forbidden altar? But this is a secret no human should know. Sigh, very well. Now the secret is out, there's no reason to stop you from making use of it. Well, yeah. Let's use it. Once you've crafted a forbidden altar, place any of the terrible talons, humongous horns, or the blocks of scales inside of it. After a short while, his unholy appendages will be transformed into the simple materials you seek. Sweet. What are you waiting for? Make this forbidden altar and set to work. Yep. Okay. There's Mr. Flappy Bird. Alright. I told you, always get more than what they tell you to. Always, 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 always. Alright, so... Let's... You know what? Just put it... I'll just put it right... How big is it? It's not that big, I'll just put it right here. Really? Now I'll put it there. Oh, wait. Alright, so... I guess let's put some of these. Okay, 9's all I can put. Let's transform it. Let's get the stuff out of my, Don't need that. Don't need that. that works. And before I get the others out, let's do some more cooking. Bones have felt important. Place cook. So I grabbed the fire from the other spot just because I thought, hey, that seems like a good idea, and now I can cook more.
Yep.
Those are. But okay, let's get these out. Oh, no! Another new recipe. Spaceship wall, spaceship corner. Okay, got it. Okay, doors of doom. Oh, more. New recipe. Okay. Reinforced iron corner. Big bolts. Okay. Alright, he's happy. So this is the pernicious power of the Forbidden Altar at work. Master Destruction will not be impressed to learn his body parts have been converted into building materials. I fear we will all be punished for this. I knew it was a mistake to join hands with a human. I should have separated your head from your shoulders when I first had the chance. Well, better late than never. Wahaha, only kidding. We shall all face the Master's judgment soon enough. Until then, you may use the Forbidden Altar to transform his Detrius into your simple materials at your leisure. Well, thank you, because I'm going to do that anyway. With or without your permission. Which of his discarded body parts will produce which items, and what numbers is for fate to decide. All you can do is persevere until your needs are met. Okay. This is great, Effigy. Now that you know how to get the ingredients you need, it's time to show us why the children of Hargon hate you so much. Screw he, you know that, but I don't think what the priestess hated Effigy. In fact, I think she has taken this shine to him. Not in the slightest. As a devotee and scholar of the Master of Destruction, I am merely interested to learn more of the extent of his powers. It is most intriguing that he discarded debris. His discarded debris could be put to use by his arch nemesis. This is worthy of a further study. Okay. Complete procedure confirmed. Place relics of Malroth in the Forbidden Altar to create construction materials. And you can use them to build the shelter just like you spotted it out in the blueprint. Sorry, FG, but there's no way for the mother that can help you build, and then you'll have to handle construction all yourself. That is fine. Alright. Page 61. I can make almost all I need. Almost! Yes. 60 to 61 I need. These away, put these away. Put these away. This way, this way. Alright. What can I make? That's enough of that. Alright, spaceship walls. Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship! One. I can't make one of those yet. Make one of these. Okay. Anything else I need? Right now. Let that work its magic. Let's try to see. The right button. Alright. Door of Doom goes right there in the front. Where these go? Okay, so finish off the front. Alright, I can do that. Let's see here. No. Where else did they go? Oh, back here, okay. I think that's all of them, yes. Spaceship wall. Where? Oh, iron blocks. Okay, so they make like an elevator. Alright. That's discernible. So I am just trying to work this out. Little by little. It's making a room. Yeah, and so they're in the back too. I thought they might be. It's almost done. Was it too high? No, it wasn't too high. Okay. And that's where I run out. Okay. Yeah. Where's the... Let's see what these are. That should allow me to finish that. And finish this one. There we go. So should have everything we need to finish this puppy. What's that one? One of these. Those iron corners over here. Space. Reinforced iron. Yeah. Alright, so I don't think we need those anymore. Alright, where do these go? Okay, that's where those go. Alright. Alright, Slime, you're gonna have to move. Sorry about that. Oh, done! Look at that. Air raid shelter. Though, how's it gonna protect you if they just come from the top? Completed blueprint detected. Is that the shelter? It's magnificent. Look here when the blueprint's finished. Oh, certainly a strange building you made, FG. I've never seen anything quite like it. Searching databanks, the outer walls are unlike anything found in Mahala. Protection factor maximal. Survive chances increased. Though you have sworn enemy of the Children of Hargon, you would rebuild one of the Order's most unholy havens in order to save us from destruction. This is something. There is something about you, Builder. Something very peculiar, yet very interesting. Interesting. No, not Builders, but you, FG. You are a most intriguing individual indeed. You don't set the slime there, man. If you're truly our friend to the Master of Destruction, perhaps it would be wise of me to help you. After all, no matter what the Children of Hargon teachings tell us about Builders, I am sworn to serve mighty Maroth first and foremost. Yep. Blueprint complete. Quantum gratitude circuits activate. Thank you, FG. Color exquisite. Form ditto. Architectural style. I lost what I was saying. Future Hargonian. It is magnificent. Okay. My calculations suggest a flaw in the design. Is this shelter really finished? Your senses must be gunked up with goo. Noah? As far as I can tell, this place looks gooey. Shelter's appearance is not the problem. I can calculate the holding capacity is too low to rescue any monsters. Furthermore, recent aura field readings indicate the FG has a far greater aptitude for building than a simple shelter would suggest. We have much more work to do if we want to save all our monster comrades. I hope you will continue to assist us. I'll try. So before he does that, let's see what he wants. Okay. When most of the shelter is sponged on the small side, I think he's right. We won't fit new monsters in there. It'd be fine for slimes like me. We can squish into the tightest spaces, but not all monsters can do that. Really need something bigger, but would you be able to build a humongous soul job by yourself? It's a big ask for one Gooman. What? You normally bash a bell to bring people in and they go off and do all the building for you? That's genius. If we had a few more friends to help out with the building work, maybe a bigger shelter would be oozy as a pie. Ah, but there aren't any bells around here. How are we going to do this? Build a bell? Ho ho ho, what's the matter, FG? This little problem shouldn't just stump someone like you. If you don't have it here, build it. Isn't that the nitty-gritty of being a builder? I left something very important behind for you, remember? Rack your brains and see if you can't figure out a way to put it to use. I got an idea. What's a splitter, FG? You're trying to work out how to build the bell? If you figure out how to build it, I think it'll do very nicely in front of the shelter. I got an idea. I figure that thing you left me, Builder's Bell. Alright, so what if... I can't place it there, okay. Making stuff. Oh yeah, this builder's sold like I thought. And I had enough of the other items because I've been collecting items along the way. It's always smart to do in this game. Okay. Yes. Yay. Also got food. Come on. The one right here. Okay, buddy. Gowie! That the Belows Bill is not as gruesome as I imagined. In fact, it's rather lovely. Hey everyone, look, FG made this rather something super duper for us. Late big morning, high levels of building energy detected. This profane idol still is unholy haven of Paragon side. How did I allow this to happen? Thumper a bell, though, what do you suppose it's supposed to do with it? Ring it. Okay, I'm going to collect the hearts here. Not me personally, but my character in the game. Alright, so... Where did the guy go? There he is. Hey. What are you waiting for? Give the Biller's Bell a great big clang and it'll splat friends from far and wide, right? Then we can help you make this shelter even more enormous and ride out Gloom's Day together. That easier said than done. The mountains around here are all such lost hunger and we'll never persuade them to build. This is colliding possible scenarios where chances of attracting monsters maximal, chances the monster will begin building minimal. I just can't be enough for waiting to help out. Who you ever heard of monster building anyone? Just because we haven't before doesn't mean we can't start now. Anything Gooman can do, we can do better. When the sound of the bell echoes in the air, monsters will come from miles around. What's going on, right? Granville and Noah don't seem to think this will work, but we'll never know unless we give it a go. What's that? You always work with Goomans, but you've never tried it with monsters before? Well, Goomans and monsters are very different. There's no telling what might go do them. But we can't let this slop us. We'll hear about the shelter. I'm sure the other monsters will agree to help. Don't forget, some of them might be glued up on where you might find your friend. So go on, FG, slip ring that bell. Oh, I can do it now. Alright. Is it ready? No, I'm trying to... Dude. What is he doing? There. He's just like sitting, he was just sitting there. Stopping me from working. Alright. Here it comes. Bell ringing in Malhalla. We're gonna go base levels up. I guess this ending of the game is longer than I thought it would be. A few monsters awakening the benefits of building. Here comes a baboon and some little flying guys. Got bigger. New recipes. Gowie with a glorious sound. And look, some monsters must have heard it and moozed on over. It worked, FFG. With this new invented technique, you can now build shiny spaceship walls, ramps, and viewing domes. Yay! Sounded great. Not that I understand anything about contribution materials, mind you. We have a strange feeling in my goose axe. FFG, I want to help you build things. Building a post drive initiated. I never knew such a component was installed that will help build too. Me and Noah can feel it. What about the Gorinville and Helen? Are you two getting the splurge build too? I can't say that I am. How strange. Nothing of the sort stirs within me. Don't have to worry. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Anyway, FG, let's go and greet the new arrivals. They might know something about your pal. Never heard such a strange, scary sound coming from somewhere near here. What's going on? Greeting, friend. No need to be nervous. Here, FG here's a builder, and he's making a shelter to keep us safe from when Doomsday arrives. You say he's a builder, the sworn enemy of the children? I'll never disobey Hargon's teachings. Look, you don't have to become best friends. All I'm saying is you can have Doomsday roll around. You don't want to die, do you? Of course not, but what does Helen have to say about this? You'll have hell to pay when she finds out what's going on here. What are you staring at, human? Have you got something you want to say to me? Go on, spit it out. Have I seen your friend Malroth? No, I've never heard that name before in my life. Well, what maketh you think your friend would even be here in the first place? And anyway, Mahal is huge and full of vortexes. Even if you knew where he was, you wouldn't be able to get to him in time with those human legs of yours. What you would do instead then, you could ride on my back, and I don't think that would be of any slicker than walking. Data Malroth location failed. Recalculating Malroth location procedure. Error, not enough information. Let's expand data set. 5 more monsters take up residence in the Haven of Hargon. Okay. I'm going to base up to base level 4 in this one too. Wasn't sure the Ring of Bell was going to work, but it did. I'm ready to help build the shelter, but it might take a little slime until Gorman and Helen feel the same. After all, the place is going to save us when Doomsday comes. It is for our own good. Why don't they get that? I'm sorry, Apostle. I didn't dislike FG, and I think building is a great thing. Honestly, I do. It's just... we're monsters. Not only that, we're members of the Children of Hargon. Can't disobey the High Priest's teachings too easily. But... believe engaging empathy protocol. I understand how you feel, Aristotle, but everyone has their own beliefs. We must respect that. I know, but... sigh. Looks like a place right there that's about to build. Alright, buddy. Hello, Chi. We have succeeded in bringing more monsters. Even more will be coming. We must expand our shelter to fit everyone. We need to build an enormous shelter to rescue all the monsters. I don't think the 3 of us can do it alone. Affirmative, we cannot succeed alone, but we cannot force the others to work if they don't want to. That's the problem. But one cannot crash before one is booted. Let's drop design and worry about building it later. Slime looks squished. We need a new blueprint, FG. Build upon the last one, make it bigger and better than ever before. Someone stepped on the porcelain. It's stuck there. Yep. Oh my. Arc under structure blueprint. Wait, blueprint detected. Blueprint detected. Oh my goodness. Okay. Golly, FG, you made another blueprint then. It's even bigger than the last one. Does not compute. Are you sure this blueprint is for a shelter? This negative is for an arc, a vehicle we can use to escape from Valhalla. This is the absolute enormous. It's amazing. Still does not compute. Vessel on the blueprint seems incapable of flight. Perhaps you made an error? Because the blueprint is not finished, you intend to calculate how to finish your arc as we build it. You'll figure out how to finish it as we go. Can't wait to see how it turns out. But in the case for calculation computes, I'm going to assist generating progress percentage, program, or... Build an arc with enough passing capacity for all monsters. Probability of surviving Doomsday without escape craft 0. Probability of surviving with escape craft unknown. Build escape craft. Conclusion. Additional advantage: building arc will attract monsters. Monsters will supply data with a friend. Malroth triangle site probability increase. What have you done this time, Red Bottle? I didn't do anything. I don't even know what's going on. Gravitational field manipulation. Massive Mahal is decreasing and accelerating rate. Doomsday Darthnier is merely a taste of massive destruction grand machination. Scree, are they saying the real thing was much, much worse? Elevator readings and fear sensors must complete dark, there is not a moment. Drop motion lost. Day of deliverance approaches. I expect you will see an increase in such tremors. Aristotle, listen. I decided I don't really feel like being destroyed. I think I will help you construct the Ark after all. We don't want to die either. We'll help you build the Ark too. So you've turned your backs on the Master? Helen, you say that destruction will bring us salvation. Is that truly what you believe? FG is a builder, the enemy of our order, but he's trying to save us as he has destroyed something more valuable in our physical forms. He has destroyed the children of Hargon's fundamental principles, perhaps as the only true believer among us. I never thought of it like that. No, you did not. In light of this revelation, it must be Hargon's will that I help FG build the Ark. Truth be told, I don't want you to die either. Monsters have warmed to building. Yay. This is the great news. We all work together. We'll have the Ark built in no slime at all. Calculations confirmed. Let's begin construction. Okay, just a second. Alright, which one, Helen? If you have decided to fully cooperate in your quest to build the Ark, there is no turning back now. However, I'm sure as you can imagine, I have no building experience, nor an iota of knowledge about it. Tell me what might one require to get started. Just gotta put stuff in the right place. A workbench on which to build and a receptacle in which to store one's creations. You have determined precisely where upon the blueprint to place these items, have you not? In that case, promptly put a storage bay and an infernal workbench in their proper places. Alright. Some more materials. And let's go do some more of that. We'll go build the two things we need to build. I think we have enough of these things. What was that? Infernal workbench and storage bay. Okay. It's almost done already. Wow, that thing flies. Okay. So what goes where? Okay. So this one goes there. There. Haha. Alright. they're happy. So you have a storage receptacle and workstation in place. I see. So all you need to do is build the items indicated in the blueprint and place them in the storage bay, and then the monsters and I can build the ark according to your design. Gee, I'm sure you're aware by now, but warping and flying by magical means we're not permitted here in Mahala. I know not, but why the Master of Destruction's power suppresses certain magics. This is a great hindrance if one wishes to travel far and wide. As a sure proof upon that, in search for your friend, you would do well to procure yourself some more worldly means of propulsion. Now, speaking of this, your friend you claim to have, you seem convinced that he and the Master of Destruction are one and the same? Perchance, have you met with the mighty Hargon himself? Yes, I thought as much. Then you know that this world and everything contained within it is not but an illusion. All but yourself, of course. This is not your world, and you do not belong here. There are precious few in this world who know its secret, and even fewer who have come here from the world outside. I never dreamed that I might meet one such as you. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad I did. Alright. Okay, buddy. Sorry if I was less enthusiastic about building before. I realized we don't have time to sit around and twiddle our thumbs. We must finish this arc and have our think of. There's just one small problem. None of us monsters ever built anything before. We don't know where to start. You'll fill the storage bay with construction materials. All we have to do is put these pieces in the proper place in the blueprint. Well then, if you stick 50 blocks of the spaceship walls, 50 iron blocks in the storage, we can begin. If you need more raw materials, you can just drop down the matter of destruction and discard a bit of the forbidden filter. Yes. I've already figured that part out. As you see, I keep... And then... These are all... Well, I have some of the other items left too. Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll see if I need them. Alright. So... 2 of these. Two of these, 20 pipes. Yep. And one of these. Okay, enough of those. What else? Okay, I got enough of those. Thankfully, I was really worried about that one. Iron. I don't have enough of these. Barely. More than Mel. Just got enough of those. Alright. I'm gonna run out. Yep, I'm gonna run out. That's okay. This is gonna be a big building. Thankfully, they're building it for me. I'll have to place everything. Don't. Enough. Okay. This is done. Okay. But let's see. If I need more, let's get you guys going. Alright, so this is all in. These all, these all, these all, these all, these all. All those. Okay. Let's get this one done. Once it's finished. So I'm working my way through all this. Let's see what it'll. Okay. Finish these off. Spaceship walls. Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship. All these. The side ones. Not sure what that is. I think that's all we need right now. Alright, which... Oh, these. I gotta get these out. Okay. So... All they... Amazing. Great, you have put the block strikes for a storage bay. I hope it wasn't too much trouble to make that many. And now we can start building, thus be the firstest monsters to ever build. You know, there's something very odd about UFG. I think you have some mysterious power. I mean, we're the monster members of the Children of Hargon, vigorous opponent of building. And here we are about to construct this ark. Yes. Yes, we are. If I didn't believe you earlier, I certainly do now. You must friend this with the Master of Destruction. Alright. Left you everything that's set up for the finally thwart work of the ark. The monsters might be able to make any items that's your job, but you certainly place them in the blueprint. Looks like we're running low on anything. Just rustle up some more and place it in the storage bay. And for short materials, just bring back the Master's Deca's horns, claws, and the forbidden altar, and Bob will be your uncle. You can dip back and leave the rest to us. The ark will be ready soon enough. Okay, you guys do that. Alright, let's take these out and see if we can make something interesting. So you can use 9 at a time. And then they make you kind of random materials. So they're... I don't know what they're doing, but they're supposed to be building. Maybe they're clearing stuff out. I can help him with this. So I'm just kind of clearing the way for them. Hey, welcome, Myra. See you there lurking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good day. I was just about ready to wrap this stream up. It's a special Friday stream. Have a family member with having surgery later today, so I'm taking a sick day. Which is nice, I can use my sick days for that. They didn't say anything about me having to clear the way, but I realized I'm just kind of running around slashing at something, nothing happening. I think I should clear the way for them. Getting tons of blocks here. We got a sky on. Alright, what about this direction? Let me put these iron blocks back. Oh my, there's a lot of them. Oh! Screw that up. Twice now. Some days I wonder why I do that. Hopefully they'll put it back where it belongs. Maybe they can build without me. It's gonna be doing okay without me right now. Maybe I misread the situation. Whoa, they are going crazy. I think that's a bad thing, it's just like cool. Alright, let's the last 4 of those on there. Transform. Alright. And some food. Looks like they're doing it without me. All right. So I have an idea. If I rest, will I wake up and be done? Guess not. So much for that idea. Alright, but I think I will save and stop here. There's no point in just sitting here watching them build it. I figure I can let it run a little bit after I stream. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.